over 30,000 views on YouTube, Survivor Reelfoot, Orange Country set the stage for the battle of a lifetime. 16 Americans from across the United States embarked on a 6-day journey to claim the title of sole survivor. On day 1, the contestants were divided into 2 tribes, Chiaha and Yuchi, and the game was set in motion. Jessica, Daniel, and Michael quickly aligned, setting their sights on the weakest member of the tribe, Tristan.
He's always talking about something with Survivor.
But after Chiaha lost the first immunity challenge, Tristan's relationship with Daniel proved valuable.
I'm 100% all about him being in an alliance with me and riding that with him.
And the power trio targeted a bigger threat.
First person voted out, Survivor Reelfoot, Orange Country.
However, the alliance crumbled when Michael challenged Daniel for control of the tribe.
I'm trying to get the upper hand on Daniel.
And Daniel, with some help from the girls,
Nathan,
took out Michael's #1 ally.
Jerks! You all suck!
happy birthday, Maria!
At Yuchi, Maria and David were calling the shots, targeting the Bro Alliance.
That's going to be a blindside, and I just can't wait to see his face.
And although Trevor was spared after Yuchi's first challenge loss, he wasn't so lucky the second time.
Bye, Felicia.
With both tribes going blow for blow, the animosity escalated. From accusations of cheating.
Who cheated?
You cheat!
Do you want to start calling people cheaters?
Bitch!
To planning fake immunity idols.
I had the idea to come up with this idol to trick the other tribe.
I'm hoping it's a real one and it's not something that someone pretended to make.
With the announcement of a double tribal council,
Both tribes are gonna vote somebody out.
both tribes were prepared for an intimate merge. Ryan, David and Maria spared the Bro Alliance and voted out their own alliance member, while Daniel declared victory over his longtime nemesis, Michael.
Alright, Michael.
Big hat.
We will. We'll make the final 5 for you, Michael.
Congratulations, man.
When the tribes merged, real-life boyfriends Daniel and David reconnected, and with their closest allies, Jessica and Maria,
The 4 strongest people who voted in the battle.
took control of the game.
7th person voted out of Survivor Reelfoot. Bailey.
They decimated the Bro Alliance,
Bailey.
and then set their sights on Stacy.
I think Stacey's going home.
But in the hugest move of the season, Stacy pulled out a real hidden immunity idol.
Any votes for Stacy will not count.
The vote bounced back,
8th person voted out, first member of our jury, Jeremy.
and the last bro standing became the first member of the jury. Their miscalculation sent the alliances spiraling out of control.
All 3 voted for Jeremy. So they played us.
Maria found a hidden immunity idol to protect herself.
I gotta get behind it.
And with added confidence, she made a move against her alliance by targeting Jessica, setting the stage for the demise of the power couple.
We gotta get the guys out. And if Jessica goes, then that one gives me a chance to get them out.
But her plan backfired when Stacy warned Daniel and David about Maria.
She's gonna make a big move to vote her out.
And in an attempt to salvage her own game, Maria begged Anna for her immunity necklace.
I have an option.
And she wants me to give her immunity. Like, it's like total and utter crap to even be put in that situation.
But she didn't need it because the boys went after Stacy instead.
Next member of our jury, Stacy. Stacy.
In the final 6, Maria got back to work by rallying Chantel and Anna to take out the boys,
If we don't get the guys out somehow, they have the game pretty much, to be honest with you.
landing Tristan in her crosshairs. When she told Anna about her hidden immunity idol, Anna was furious.
If you found the hidden idol, then why the hell were you trying to talk me out of the one that I won? That I was proud of winning. Why would you sit there and do that to me? I just feel really betrayed, and I don't even care anymore.
Feeling betrayed, Anna decided to beat Maria at her own game.
She came to me and told me that she found the idol.
I feel like maybe I should just start playing the game for myself rather than being a pawn in Maria's game.
She said that, that she needs to get the boys out.
Her ass is going home tonight. Her Spanish ass is going home tonight.
But Daniel saw an opportunity to take out Anna, who had emerged as an immunity threat.
Ladies, step in the arena with the big boys.
11th person voted out of Survivor Reelfoot, next member of our jury, Anna.
Blindsiding the entire tribe. Now only 5 remain. Tristan, From day one, he was an outcast and found himself on the chopping block multiple times.
And there's an easy target like Tristan.
Tristan will be voted out.
But his outdoor skills, infallible loyalty, and a little luck, he finds himself at the final stretch.
I have been the center of attention since day one, and I'm like doing my best to stay in this game, so this game just drives you insane.
Will his superfan knowledge be enough to earn him the title? Chantel. She came into the game without any Survivor knowledge.
I'm like really confused. I'm good at this.
But her amiable attitude pulled her through.
The true queen.
The true queen.
Unfortunately, it's her carefree attitude that's lost her favor with her tribe mates.
Chantel, I really don't think they're here to win.
I didn't come into this competition expecting to win at all. So for someone who doesn't watch the show and who's not so into it to like just all of a sudden at the end be like, I'm gonna win.
Will this Miss Congeniality take the crown? Daniel. He stood out as an early leader at camp and at tribal council.
This could be the single vote that earns me the title of Soul Survivor.
He has been at the center of every vote, pulling off blindside after blindside.
I'm really hoping that David and I can get final two. I want to see if the newbie in David ends up winning it, or if someone who's been a veteran of the game for such a long time can actually pull out a win.
With Maria as his only obstacle, will this strategic mastermind have the numbers to pull off the biggest blindside of all? David, the other half of the power couple. He quickly picked up the game, making fire on day one.
David could be my dragon. Yeah. What did you see? Did you see how amazing he was doing with the fire?
Like a dragon.
Creating fake idols and aligning with the most strategic players in the game. He started the game on opposite sides of his boyfriend,
Suck it, Daniel.
reuniting at the merge.
I've been enjoying myself in the game so much. I'm actually playing as hard as I can. I'm one of the strongest player, and it makes me really happy. So from now on, it's going to be for me, for myself.
Can he beat the competition? Maria. She hit the ground running day one, making early allies,
David, I connected with immediately when I met him.
finding idols, and taking out threats.
Jessica just flipped you off.
Yeah, she gave me the finger. I'm still not giving up. You know I'm a Survivor fan. I'm a player. I'm not here to take fourth. I'm not here to take third. I'm here to take number one. They got competition, and they're afraid.
With an idol in her pocket, will she beat the odds and earn the respect of the jury? These 5 players took very different paths to the final 5, using their charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. But who has what it takes to win it all and become the sole survivor?
So Anna got voted out for tribal council, and I'm a little upset about that because I wanted Maria gone. I mean, I don't know whose idea it was to vote Anna. Like, I don't know who came up with that. I thought the plan was kind of Maria. I thought that's what we were all going for.
Final 6 tribal council. I knew Maria had the idol, and I thought maybe she'll play it. So our plan was to get the boys together and blindside Anna, knowing that she would use her idol on herself if it came to it. Because we assumed the girls had something, and I know now that that's not true. But I had this really weird feeling that Chantel had masterminded this plan to get the girls to the end.
Earlier, I had like this really crazy thought that popped in my head. Maybe, just maybe, probably impossible, but just maybe, if I can get everybody on board to work and stuff, that me and Anna could be the final 2. Wouldn't that be something? But I don't think that'll work. It was just a crazy thought. I was just throwing it out there.
We wish we had stuck with the original plan, which was to blindside Maria. So yeah, I feel guilty about that one, and I'll take responsibility for it. But this game is crazy, and I guess the paranoia got to me too. actually very crazy that I managed to make it to the final 5 on day 6, the last day. I've gotten votes at the first 2 tribal councils. I won the first individual immunity necklace, and I'm like doing my best to stay in this game. So if it was like my idea on who should go home, I would probably say David, because he's quite a physical threat. I mean, he won immunity, he almost won the last one, and he's just very dangerous.
I was shocked when I saw my name. I wasn't going to write her name down. You wrote her name down, and you said you wouldn't write her name down. I did not write her name down. I voted for Tristan. I was crying up there because I thought he was really racist. The mood heading back to camp after tribal council was great because obviously I didn't get voted out. I still want to move, but damn it, I told Anna, let's do it, and she went and ratted her mouth.
Anna comes to me saying like things like, you had your idol, you're planning on voting Daniel out, and then getting, coming after me. I mean,
I had the idol, I don't have the idol.
I'm 100% sure that she has it, and she hasn't shared it to me, and she made me look stupid. And having that in mind, I mean, she already broke her promise. I mean, she's not being loyal to me. So at this point, if I have to vote her out, I would be sad, but that's what I'm gonna do. Somebody's gotta go, so.
It's 4 and 1, right? Unfortunately, the only way I will get to final 2 is if I win the immunity back to back. And use my idol, obviously. And and David, others, it's hard, they're not gonna vote each other out. And the thing is, those are the 2 strongest players. So I'm not giving up. I'm still hoping that something happens, some type of twist where I get the immunity and I can use my idol and boom, we will see.
Alright, welcome to your next community challenge. Chantel, I'll say back to you. Everybody else does. Alright, for this challenge, you're going to hold your stick out. Your bottle is going to be on the tape, and you just hold it out, arms locked, as long as you can go. Ready? Go. 3, 2, 1. Challenge is on. Tristan's struggling a little bit. Tristan's out.
Again.
That's all good. It's all good.
I'll start to struggle a little bit. Chantel is out. David is out. Daniel
and Maria for immunity. And the spot in the final four.
Ray, you're gonna have to restrict him out.
That's not me, it's just the starter.
You're gonna have to restrict him. You're gonna restrict him out. Just like that. Daniel.
Wins immunity.
Good job, Daniel. Your first individual immunity challenge.
I gave you. Good job, Maria. Good. I swear. That's hard. That was painful. Daniel, you slotted the final. Finally, you got something. Alright, the rest of you, Maria, this was David, Bill. One of you will be voted out, one vote shy, final four.
I am feeling so great about being in the Final Four. And to be honest, this is what I've been trying to work for this entire game. I've been talking myself up, being like, I'm a physical competitor, I'm good at puzzles, and I have been waiting to finally have this around my neck, especially with floating around. I'm not going anywhere, and that makes me happier than happy.
I wasn't playing you. I love you guys. Thank God. I love you. I would never do that.
I should tell sorry too, because I kind of went crazy.
Today's immunity, right there. Boom, I had that. But it is what it is. This game, it's not totally about winning challenges, although you definitely need to win the last one, the last few, so that you can guarantee your spot. At this stage, when I was back there, Danielle came up to me and immediately said, Tristan. And he said, that's who will vote out, and it'll be the final four: David, Danielle, myself, and Chichita. I know, but you do I believe him? I don't feel as concerned as I was before, but I'm still always going to go into tribal thinking it might be me, so I'm not cocky and confident that it's not.
Maria, she's kind of a Fruit Loop. I really like her. I like Maria a lot. She cracks me up. She is hysterical, she's crazy, she's paranoid, schizophrenic, she's up here, she's down here, and I get it because I have a form of it myself every now and then. But what we're trying to do right now is have it be myself, Chantel, and Tristan vote for Maria. Maria, David, vote for Tristan. And I'm gonna work my ass off to make her feel safe so that she doesn't use her hidden idol.
When she's talking to me, I got David, but she says, right? What's wrong with her?
She probably has it, and I get why she wouldn't tell us. To be honest, I understand it. I think it's a dumb move not to play your idol Final 5, but I'm not concerned actually about a blindside at this point. I feel Final 5 is a good time to make a move against a twosome, but Tristan, he is such a loyal person, and his ability to lie is this small, which is a great attribute in real life, but not in the game of Survivor. So I 100% don't think he'll ever vote against me, and I'm certain that he won't be swayed into voting against David.
I still need to be able to make it to the final four, and there's still a chance that Maria might have the idol, but my game's not over yet. Like, if there's like a plan to do, it would make Maria play the idol, but I still don't go home.
Yeah. Tristan, everyone adores him. He hasn't backstabbed anybody. He's been such a sweet person. He's won some challenges. At some point, Tristan, if he doesn't go, he's going to win, period. He can't sit next to anybody. So I don't have to use my idol. but I'm not giving up. Damn it, I'm gonna keep fighting. My intention was to use it at 5 when I have to. I can probably get one of the guys out.
Because I'm worried about how the votes are gonna go, I feel like maybe if one of us vote for, like, let's say David, and everyone else vote for Maria, then Maria plays the idol, and we can send David packing, because he is somewhat of a big threat.
I won't betray you. I told you I was loyal to you from the beginning, okay? And I'm gonna say that.
I mean, I have promised her to be loyal to her, you know, since day one, but she would be on the top of my list to go. If she plays idol, I think Tristan's gonna end up going home.
Daniel said it's gonna be me, you, Chantel, and him at the final 4, right? That's what he said, and I believe that, right? So that's what I hope.
I was very surprised that I made this far, to be honest. It's getting really sketchy. It's hard to predict what's gonna happen. I mean, when you go to Tribal Council, everybody's like shaking, everybody's like looking at each other. You know, I think everybody has in the back of their mind, okay, it's gonna be me now. You know, I'm proud of myself that I made this far. And if I have to go tonight, I'll be glad to do it. You know, I'll be happy. But to be completely honest, I'm actually not worried.
I feel pretty good. I know I'm not going home tonight, so I'm okay. I feel pretty comfortable, and I'm hoping that nobody's gonna blindside me.
Alright guys, welcome to Tribal Council. We're now bringing the members of our jury. Jeremy, Jessica, Stacy, and Anna voted out at the last Tribal Council. Alright, Daniel, start with immunity. Which I know immunity's always crucial, but do you feel like you still had a chance without it?
I mean, there's always a chance, but I feel like when you have the immunity necklace, you're able to take bigger risks. You're able to put yourself out there a little bit more and tell people exactly what you're thinking, because they can't turn right back around and get rid of you this round. So the power of the immunity necklace isn't lost on me at Final 5.
Okay. So Maria, you fought hard in the challenge, stayed in it, you know, longer than the other guys. So was immunity crucial for you this round?
Immunity is always critical. Like Daniel was saying, there's the guarantee of having the immunity idol on your neck that you're not going home. So that's comfort. But I'm never feeling safe. I don't know.
Okay. Tristan, so, you know, you come so close to the end, you're at the final 5. How has this experience been for you?
This experience has been a life changer. You know, I've wanted to play Survivor since I was 12 years old. I'm 18 now, and if this is the closest I'll ever be to playing the actual show, then I'm fine, because this is something that I'm going to stick with the rest of my life.
So Chantel, with the group of 5, you formed, you know, bonds and friendships. So is this going to be a tough vote tonight for you? Do you feel like you've integrated enough to be able to trust these people?
Yeah, like the smaller that the numbers get always gets really tough, you know, because even though we've only known each other for like a short period of time, like being in the circumstance that we are, like it just makes you really bond and really close with everybody, like you really depend on them.
So, David, at this point, everybody has to be thinking about their end game and who they want to sit next to at the end. So what is your strategy going into that? Is it somebody that, you know, is going to put up a fight, or is it just somebody that you can beat? Because at the end of the day, everybody's here to win.
Yeah, I think at this point, everybody's really trying to work as hard as they can.
Do you feel like, at this point in the game, Final 5, always a critical vote?
You know, if anybody has a hidden idol, not going to be able to play after, you know, the next challenge. So I think everybody's going to be trying to work as hard as they can. And honestly, after it, I was really shocked that Anna left yesterday. So talk to you.
So, Maria, in this game, all kinds of personalities, all kinds of people come into it. So, is there any worry about any pre-existing relationships between any of the contestants?
There definitely, once I found out that there were two people here that are together, that was a concern, but I was also aligned with one who I believe there is trust. That someone was okay on my end to work together. And only because of my loyalty to this person.
Okay. So I guess with that, we'll get to the vote. So Tristan, you'll be up.
TV, it's gonna make great TV when you walk out here with Dave Idol in your pocket.
Yesterday, I almost got blindsided. I almost freaked out, but I just wanted to tell you, it really is nice to play with you.
Ask if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
It's the last time I can do it. And it's not a surprise to many.
Yeah.
So, hey, Mister, if I can have this back, I'd be happy, but if not, here you go.
Alright. This is a hidden immunity idol. All votes for Maria will not count. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. First vote. Maria does not count. Maria does not count. Tristan. David. One vote David, one vote Tristan, one vote left. Fifth member of the jury, next person voted out of survivor Reelfoot. Tristan. Tristan, you need to bring me your torch.
Good game, everybody. Sayonara, Survivor.
Tristan? Tristan? Trial spoke. Time for you to go.
Good luck, you guys.
Alright. Congratulations on making the final four. Over the next day, you'll compete in your final challenges. David, Daniel, Chantel, Maria, one of you will win this game and be crowned the second sole survivor of Survivor Reelfoot. You guys can head back to camp.
Well, I had a lot of fun. When I first watched Survivor, I was 12 years old. I'm 18 now, and you know, I went a lot further than I thought I was going to. I'm not gonna hold any grudges because it is just a game, and the fact that I got 5th out of 16, it's a big accomplishment for me. I wish I was there in the final 2, but I'm out now, and that's how I went out, so.
Final 4 challenge. Back up for grabs. Win this challenge today and you'll be guaranteed a spot in the final 3. Alright, so let's explain the challenge. On my go, you'll race down the hill across the balance beam. If you fall off where it rolls, you got to start the balance beam over. Crawl all the way under the crawl here, grab a bag, take it back to your station, and then you're just going to repeat the process till you get all the bags. When you get off bags, you untie it, put your puzzle together. Okay. Well, I'll take you to where we're going to start. 3, 2, 1, go.
Marie, what are you doing, girl? Go fast.
Get back line. Tails across. Crawl under, crawl under. Where's my bag?
What?
Daniel has his first bag.
Michelle's got her first bag. She's heading back. David's got his first bag. Maria's got her first bag. Everybody heading back.
Daniel
coming back for his last bag.
Daniel starting on his puzzle.
David's rolling on the ground. Coming back for his last bag. Go under it.
David has all his bags.
David started his puzzle.
Chantel's catching up. Maria's still getting her bags. All Maria can do is look over. Chantel's catching up, but is it too late? Daniel wins immunity.
Yes. Yes. That was pretty intense, you know what I mean? I'm not the greatest at puzzles. It's disappointing, but at the same time, it is what it is. This is a game. They're gonna try to blindside me, I think. It is logically smart for them not to take me because I'm sure that they'd rather take Chantel to final 2 so that whoever is next to her wins no matter what, because they're gonna feel like you didn't play the game, you just were here. So it looks like I'm going home, you know, right after this. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm still not giving up. There's a slight of hope, but I'm not gonna get up disappointed if I'm number 4. And I know that everybody's gonna be real excited that I'm gone. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna bow and I'm gonna say, thank you, I played a better game than you, mother.
stay the wild in this game. Be proud of little achiever. She got style and y'all ain't. She made me a believer. So here's a note while you both trying to stay afloat. I don't mean to gloat, but y'all swimming in a boat. Team Maria all the way, Team Maria all day, cause Maria will outwit, outlast, and outplay. Holla.
I am wearing this for a second straight time in a row. I bragged about my puzzle abilities, but that puzzle was really hard.
What? Yeah.
What do you think would happen?
Why did you vote and wasn't interested? That's what you told me at the hill. Using the idol, the boys get pissed. I used it today, and I didn't tell them.
My concern is that you're very distant, very freaked out.
Look, it's a game, and I'm paranoid, and I was freaking out, and you guys are strong, and you know, I gotta do what I have to do, you know. You guys got paranoid. I didn't. You both did.
No, listen, look at me. That was you. It was because you were freaking out.
Maria! She's just always trying to talk strategy, always like boosting herself up.
You wanna vote me out of the club? You're
From now on, I'm just not listening to you.
I wasn't playing you. I love you guys.
You know I've loved you this whole time. You know I want you, me, and David in the final three. Just let it get there. I'm not that strong. I can't win challenges. Except she is strong, and she does win challenges. She can't get to the top three.
We can kiss this round, and we can kiss every round.
Well, here.
So I feel secure.
I love you. I love you.
Okay.
I know he's playing the game. His biggest concern is he knows that I can beat him and win immunity and get to the final two, which is very true. I want to definitely win. And I'm trying to wingle my way into getting into the three like we agreed. I told you I'm loyal to you 100%.
I was so damn nervous.
Well, then the thing was, how could it, wait a minute.
I think she's playing the game very poorly, to be honest. I think she thinks that I'm very innocent, that I'm stupid, and I don't know, she wants me to open the door, so she comes with me and Daniel. I mean, I am attached to her, I like her a lot, but I want to go to the final with Daniel and Chantel because I don't think I can beat Daniel, but I think it might be possible, you know, for me to beat Chantel.
Chantel is the most loyal to Danielle, and I'm most loyal to you.
You know, like all those things that she's saying right now, it just makes me think that she wants this so bad.
I voted for Tristan like we agreed, and I'm gonna always do that.
I'm sorry, so I'm not voting for Maria. I'm voting for Chantel. I promised my vote, so what are you gonna do? I gotta vote for Chantel, and Daniel's gonna vote for Maria. Maria's gonna vote for Chantel, and that's gonna be a tie. And I feel that's gonna be a fair game because then, you know, they both have to figure it out. And you know, at this point, I think it's just a fair game. So let's hope the best of the two win. So, talking.
Yeah, well, that's what scares me.
Chantel has helped me tremendously to get here. She's basically laid her Survivor life down for me to get here with David. I mean, it's not the mark of a great Survivor player, but it's the mark of a really awesome, loyal person. And for that, I want to get her to the final three.
Actually, physically that you do this. Dangerous. I've been like just super loyal to Daniel from day one, all the way, you know. And I think it's a possibility that I could win if I survive the split vote thing, fire making challenge.
Moving into tonight's Tribal Council, my objective is to get rid of Maria. She's more loyal to David, and if she wins the final three challenge, she will definitely take him, guaranteeing him a spot and not myself. So I have a very crafty plan that I'm going to implement at Tribal, and you guys will just have to wait to see it. Okay, cool.
So now, according to what I'm being told, it's going to be a tie because David's saying he's not going to vote for me. And I'm obviously going to vote for Chantel. David's going to vote for Chantel. And then we have to make fire. Now, I'm pretty good at making fire, and I'm going to do my best if that's what he does. If not, I get home fourth, and I'm not thrilled because I want to win, damn it. That's what I've been doing this for. And let me tell you something, boys. I love you a lot. You both came into this game aligned. That was your best strategy because there was a lot of people here that were afraid to get you guys out, and that was their demise, and it turned out to be mine. because I wanted it, but everyone was afraid. I'm afraid Daniel this, I'm afraid Daniel that. Well, can't you see that they're strong? That was ridiculous, people. You know, starting with Stacy.
She's ready to make a big move to pull her off.
Jessica.
I started with Daniel and I'd like to finish with him.
All the girls, even Anna.
He's been loyal to me, and I'm not gonna flip on him.
I was talking to you girls to do this. If I knew that David, his lover, was on the other side from get-go, I would have started making bigger moves sooner. But it is what it is, and I kicked some ass. I'm proud of how I played the game, and I have experience, so when I get on the real Survivor, watch out.
Tribal Council. Oh, we'll now bring in the members of our jury. Jeremy, Jessica, Stacy, Anna, and Tristan voted out of the last Tribal Council. Now, we'll start with Daniel. Congratulations, 2 immunities in a row. Very crucial challenge at the Final Four. So, what is the decision process with this tribe? Because the next vote is going to be a critical vote as well.
Yeah.
So you have to be thinking about at some point on who's a threat to your game.
Yeah, so from my perspective, it's 2 original Chiaha members, 2 Yuchi members, and if we move into the final 3 and it's David and myself and Maria, I feel Maria would be loyal and take David. And if we go in with Chantel, I feel like Chantel would be loyal and take me. So for me, I'm fighting for Chantel to go to the final 3. So my vote is going to be Chantel in the direction of Maria tonight. And David and Maria have already said that they're going to vote for Chantel. So that's kind of how we're standing right now.
Okay. So, David, Daniel kind of laid out the way things might go. Is it just straight up 2 versus 2?
Yeah. Well, I can only speak for myself, and I can't really change his mind. I understand the way he feels about Chantel.
So basically, Chantel, if it's you tonight, are you proud of the game that you've played?
Yeah. I'm super glad of like the alliances that I made. You know, I feel like I made the right alliance because any other alliance I don't think would have really brought me this far.
Maria, there had to have been talk at camp about different strategies.
I aligned with David, his partner. I didn't know he was his partner until after, which it worked out that way. But at that point, you know, it was already too late because we had the numbers and we had the numbers, and then we worked it out.
At this tribal council, from what I'm hearing, the appropriate thing would be to let Chantel and Maria kind of speak their piece as to why they each should stay in this game. So, Chantel?
Well, I understand, you know, how a lot of people can see that like I don't really deserve to be here because I don't know anything, and you know, like I haven't played like a whole lot of strategy and stuff. But I'm definitely excited that I have made it this far. Like I'm very impressed with myself and proud and stuff.
Well, Maria?
I feel that I should stay in the game because I want to be a part of it. I want to be the last woman standing.
I'd also like to be the last girl standing in the final 3.
But I feel that I deserve to be here.
Who doesn't? So,
I definitely want to compete.
I mean, I would like to see how much further I could go.
I'm not a quitter. I just don't want to quit. You know what I mean?
David, is there any wavering with anybody?
I think it's fair for both of them to come together and, you know, as a tie.
Well, from what we're hearing, it should be a pretty interesting vote. So we'll get to the vote. Chantel?
I want to say something.
Okay.
So, for me, I want to secure that Chantel's place in the final 3. And I know that I promised you this. I'm going to give her my idol before David's hand.
vote for. Chantel guaranteed a spot in the final three. We'll get to the vote now. Chantel, you're up.
You got me out because I'm a strong competitor. So kudos to you, because I would have whooped your ass. So good luck, and may the best person win.
We've made a lot of kisses that act as promises, and tonight it's the kiss of death.
I'll go tally the vote. Alright, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. How are your votes?
Those are done. First vote.
Maria. David. One vote Maria, one vote David. Maria. 2 votes Maria. One vote David.
One vote left.
Person voted out of Survivor Reelfoot. Maria, you need to bring me your torch.
It's time for you to go. In a little bit we will do our final immunity challenge. So if you guys can head on back to camp, we'll call you when we're ready.
My experience has been amazing. I felt like I was on the True Survivor show. I did my best. I was definitely a big threat, and obviously that's why I'm standing here right now, especially against the guys. The regret I do have, though, I would not have let David stay that long. I tried my best to align with various people, and they've run back to them. Come on, these are 2 guys that are mega strong, that know the game inside out. David, you were not being real. David was, oh, Marie, I'm sorry, but his hands crossed like this, and his not looking in my eyes. And Danielle, you said final 3. I didn't believe you either, because I knew you wanted to take Chantel because she's in your alliance, but I know you can beat her. So that's why they voted me out now. Those guys that are 6'4" and 5'10", or whatever the hell he is, this 5'2", can kick his ass. But let me just say, I'm grateful. I love them. It's a game. And kudos to you for getting me out, because I'd win. Haha.
say reveal, you reveal, you get it right, score a point. Person with the most points at the end wins immunity, guaranteed a spot in the final two. Alright, you guys ready?
Yes.
Alright. First question. What is Stacy's favorite animal? Reveal. Alright. Chantel and Daniel say hippo. David says dog. Hippo is correct. Chantel and Daniel score a point. How many Harry Potter tattoos does Anna have? Alright, reveal. David says 2. Daniel and Chantel say 1. The correct answer is 2. David scores a point. What age is Tristan's twin siblings? Reveal. Chantel says 3. Daniel says 3.5. David says 2.5. The correct answer is 2. David scores a point.
I know their names too.
Where does Jeremy work? Alright, reveal. Chantel says I have no idea. Daniel says restaurant. David says Chick-fil-A. The correct answer is Chick-fil-A, but we will accept restaurant since it is a restaurant. Alright, so David is in the lead with 3. Daniel has 2. Chantel still at 1. What did Bailey's t-shirt say? Reveal. The correct answer is hugs, not drugs. Chantel gets a point. Next question. What was Michael's nickname?
Oh my gosh.
Reveal. Chantel says 6. Daniel says machete scrambler. David says sex not 6. The correct answer is 6. Next question. What does Jessica have a tattoo of? Reveal. David says travel. Daniel says a musical note. Chantel says an anchor. The correct answer is nothing. Jessica does not have a tattoo. So we've only got one more left. What item was found in Bailey's bag that belonged to Lacey? This was talked about quite a bit. Reveal. Daniel says underwear, correct. Chantel doesn't know. David says panties, correct. Alright, so congratulations, David. On the final immunity.
It feels pretty good. It feels awesome, actually. I don't know how to describe. As I said so many times before, I got into this game not knowing anything about Survivor, and I was not expecting to make anywhere this far, so it feels awesome.
I was impressed that David won the Final 3 challenge. It just goes to show, like what I've been saying this whole time, that he's a social player. He made the right social moves, and he asked people questions, and he remembered those answers. For me, I didn't even remember answers from my own teammates, which is really embarrassing. But and I couldn't be more proud of him. Honestly, he was a newbie coming into this game, and he's grown so much as a Survivor legend almost. We did what we needed to do. We did the right moves at the right time to get ourselves here. And I think we both have earned a spot in the Final 2. No fear that he would vote me out at Final 3.
I do think that there is a chance that I could be in the final 2. I think it's a possibility that I could win if I went up against David in the final 2. I might have an okay chance maybe at winning. I feel like it'd be pretty even.
Chantel, people would think that she didn't deserve the vote, so I should bring her with me, and then people would vote for me. Honestly, to be very honest, this is the first time that I am not completely sure about the game.
So I'm actually surprised that nobody, tried to vote us out, to be really honest. People were actually trying to make deals with us, and, they were trying to make alliance with us, knowing that we're boyfriends after the merge. So that's the only thing that surprises me, but I have to thank them, Thank you, guys.
council will now bring in the members of our jury.
She's going to.
Okay. Jeremy, Jessica, Stacy, Anna, Tristan, and Maria voted out of the last tribal council. Alright guys, we'll start. David, congratulations on winning the community. Guaranteed a spot in the final 2.
Thank you.
So what we'll do, we'll give Daniel and Chantel just a moment to maybe plead their case on why they should be sitting next to David at the final tribal council. So we'll start ladies first with Chantel.
Well, I mean, if you took me, I feel like it'd be like a guaranteed, like, easy win for you, I think.
Why is that?
Why is that? Because I feel like all of them think that I don't deserve to be sitting here right now.
I don't think, none of them think either of us should be here, to be honest. So.
Well, that's just it. I'm just saying, like, if you took me, I feel like it'd be like an easier thing, you know, for you to win.
Okay. Well, I would counter Chantel's argument by saying that 3 of the members over there are Chiaha original, and if he were to vote me out, the odds would increase in Chantel's favor to gain some of their votes, especially because she was behind a lot of the big moves. Even if she didn't necessarily make those moves, she definitely helped carry him out, and I could see that being a threat to David's endgame.
So, David, winning the immunity, lots of responsibility. One would assume that it could be an obvious choice, but is this decision going to be a lot tougher than what you anticipated coming into this game?
Yes.
We're not
It better not be a hard decision.
It was a tough decision. 2 great players. I made my decision, and yes.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I mean, he's my boyfriend. He knows how much I love this, and if he were to vote me out right now, I could forgive him for it, but it would be really tough. Really tough.
Well, I guess basically we'll get to the vote. Chantel, you have to vote for Daniel. Daniel, you have to vote for Chantel. The only vote here that's going to count is David's vote. So David is the only person that's going to vote. So David, you're up.
I'll go tally the vote.
Alright, once the vote is read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the vote. The 14th person voted out, the final member of our jury. Chantel. Chantel, you need to remember your authority.
Chantel? Job spoken. It's time for you to go.
Congratulations, David and Daniel. You guys have come as far as you can come in this game. Now the power shifts over to the jury. They will have a hand in voting for one of you two as the sole survivor. You guys can head on back to camp.
You want to see my shocked face? I really enjoyed my experience here. It was so much more than I thought that it was going to be. I know I may not have played hard, but at the same time, like, I feel like if I would have played too hard, I would have went home, like some of the other ones from both the tribes did for playing too hard. I kind of caught on to more things than what I thought I would, and kind of like laying back and like seeing who the stronger people were and seeing who I thought were going to make it to the end and aligning with them, I mean, it got me to the final 3. So really, I think that was kind of like a very smart move for me. I feel like it worked out well for me. I think it's really going to be really interesting, you know, since it's those two against each other. I think it's going to make the vote a whole lot harder also.
I am very surprised. I mean, I said earlier, I don't know. I still don't know how we're still playing the game because I honestly feel that their only job it was to vote me, you know, either me or Daniel out of the game as soon as they merged. But you know, they didn't. So I'm glad they didn't. We're still here.
Poor Chantel has to go deal with the boy.
So I'm already expecting to get a lot of crap from all of them.
I honestly thought that everybody would like her. And then when she was, you know, like stating her case, everybody was just like shaking their heads. And I was like, oh my God.
I've got to say I'm very disappointed in David for not taking Chantel because he would have had it in the bag. Chantel had no votes. None. I'm very disappointed in him. I feel like he's played the game for Daniel to win.
There was just something about Daniel, like the very first day that I saw him, I knew that I could like put my trust in him and that everything would work out fine. So I'm totally gonna vote for Daniel. I mean, I love David to death, but David's gonna get second place anyway, so I mean.
How I'm thinking of the final 2, like, I mean, you know, Daniel has had my back since day 1. I might vote for him, you know, or I don't know, I might vote David. I have no clue.
Final 2, David and Daniel. Not a fan of either one. Daniel, I was really pulling for you. I'm still heartbroken, so it's gonna be hard for me to write your name down. David, never trust you, didn't really like you, so don't know who I'm voting for.
It's a joke. Not knowing that they were a couple ruined the game for all of us. And as a huge Survivor fan, it's just not what Survivor is. So I'm gonna take away great friendships, but they can have whatever they get for winning, but at this point I don't care.
For them two to be the final 2, it just sucks. Like it's crappy. You know, like Daniel never even, you know, spoke 2 words to me, and I honestly don't want to vote for any of them. Like if I could just, you know, like, can I just write Madonna on my vote? Will that work? You know?
The way I feel about them, I'll be honest with you, David, he lied to me big time and he didn't realize I knew he was lying. And I will write Daniel's name down, not your name, because you don't deserve it because you lied to me. I'd make it to final 2 if my girlfriend was here.
These people are vicious.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
I'm really scared if it's gonna be me or Daniel. In one hand, we have Daniel. He pissed off a lot of people from his side. So did I. So I don't know, you know, like where the vote's gonna, you know, show, or what's it gonna be like. I really don't know. I came this far in the game. I can't just give it up to Daniel. I think second place, you know, he should be satisfied. So if I can make first place, I'm definitely gonna make first place. I'm gonna go all the way to Daniel.
I'm in it to win it, boo-boo, so you can say whatever you do, because I'm going to be doing the same. Really? Yep.
I think the jury, if they take a step back, can respect what we did, but I definitely know they're not happy with us. I mean, I didn't play maliciously. I wasn't nasty. I was just very ruthless. I did whatever it took to keep myself and David safe. So if they're going to vote for David, it's because they think he was a little bit nicer, and if they're going to vote for me, it's because they think, you know what, I'll put the fact that he lied to me aside, he played the best game. And I'm hoping that's what they think, and that's their final decision. I want to win really bad. Really bad.
Alright fellas, welcome to your final tribal council. We'll now bring in the members of our jury.
got Jeremy, Jessica, Stacy, Anna, Tristan, Maria, and Chantel voted out at the last tribal council. Congratulations, Daniel, David, for making the final two. You've come as far as you can go in this game. The power has now shifted over to the 7 people that you either directly or indirectly had a hand in voting out of this game. So what we're going to do is we will give you a moment to make your opening statements, maybe explain yourself a little bit. Alright, we'll start with Daniel.
Okay, guys. Not 100% sure what to say, but I feel that when I came into this game, I had never intended to be as ruthless as I feel that my game turned out to be. I don't do a big spiel because I think you guys have questions, and I'm going to be honest and upfront with every single person here. You can ask me any question you want, and I'll answer as honest as possible.
I honestly had no strategy. I didn't know when to make a move or anything. And from the time that I crafted the idol, everybody would start to talk to me, and they're like, "This is awesome. This is really clever." And from that moment, I started feeling that I was growing some power in me, that I could persuade people to come with me. But for me, the experience to be here, it's worth more than anything. All the friendship, even if there's some friendship still, that would be great to still, be friends with the people. But I am so proud of myself of, how far I made into this game, like having no knowledge whatsoever. So I'm just proud of myself.
So we'll get to the jury. They will be the ones asking the questions. We will give you a moment. The power has now shifted over to the 7 people that you either directly or indirectly had a hand in voting out of this game. Alright, so we'll start with Stacy. Right.
So, I want you to tell me who you voted for
in each round after the merge.
Okay, sure. I heard that you had the immunity hidden idol. So splitting the votes between you and Jeremy, I honestly did not think he was going home. So Jessica, she is one of the strongest players that we had, and she was definitely a threat. Anna, the people that I was working with, they just convinced me that you're lying to me, and then I regret it. Tristan, you are also a very strong player. I am sure if you were sitting here with me, everybody would be, voting you. Chantel, I vote her out because, it's clear. Maria, we clicked since day one. I felt that I was sharing everything with her, and then she finds the idol. We don't talk about it. So at this point, I had to flip. It's a game. Thank you.
Jeremy, last minute, we had to switch it up back to Jeremy. Anna, I led the charge against you because I thought the girls had an alliance. I got very paranoid, and that was my fault. Maria, she's a huge threat, and if she got to the final 3, she was gonna take David and I wouldn't be there. And Jessica, David wanted me to give up someone from my side, and I felt that Tristan was fiercely loyal. I'm sorry. It was you? Sorry. So it was you, because you're a huge threat. I'm sorry. And I thought that you were the only girl who was strategic and would make a move against us. I had no idea that you were actually loyal to your word. So.
Thank you. Congratulations to them for where you're sitting now. Thank you.
Thank you, Stacy. Jeremy?
I actually don't have a question for you because it's his vote to lose. Okay? Give you a hug.
Yeah, thanks.
What do you think? I'm gonna take this off. I'm just gonna take a selfie. Peace.
Hey,
So, I don't know who I'm voting for yet. Honestly, I don't. You came in claiming you didn't have a whole lot of knowledge. You made an awesome fake immunity idol because we totally bought it. I mean, wonderful. So, I want you to sell me on why I should vote for Daniel.
Oh, to vote for Daniel?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, alright. So if you have to be honest, he was really sad when he had to vote you out. And he was destroyed. He was just like, he regretted so bad. And he just said he wished he hadn't done it. Definitely didn't tell him to vote you or not. That was his decision. That's all I can say.
So, Daniel, I never lied to you. Ever. Never brought your name up. Period. Kept your secret.
You did.
I did. I did not tell anyone.
Yeah.
When I was voted out, it hurts me more so knowing that you were the bigger one behind it because I was really hoping and praying that David put that in your ear and you were just going along with him.
Yeah.
So now knowing that you were the big one, I don't know what to do. I really don't. So for real, day one.
Yeah.
We walked down the same hill I assume we were talking about with Chantel.
Yeah.
Probably said the same thing to me that you said to her.
No, with you, it was ride or die, and I meant it in that moment.
So I feel like there are so many lies right now.
The only thing I can say is he helped my game, but he also hurt it. Because if he wasn't here, it would be you, 100%. But I felt that he needed me to give up somebody from our alliance because him and Maria felt that they were on the outs. And so that left you, who I felt was such a strong strategic player that I thought it was totally within your bounds to pull a fast one on David. And I felt that I came into this game to play it with David.
Okay, that's it.
Thanks. Tristan.
Hello, gentlemen. Congratulations on making the final two.
Thank you.
My question for both of you is, if each of you would choose one person from the jury to be in the final two with besides each other, who would you pick and why? Daniel, I'll start with you.
100% it would be Jessica. One, because we did have such a tight alliance. And two, because I feel that strategically she was much more boisterous and outspoken, that I think the jury would feel that I should win over her.
Thank you, Daniel. David? Thinking back now, I would definitely take Anna because she came out as a strong friend. She was very honest with me at the end, and I think that's my only regret. She was really there for me and I didn't believe her.
Alright, thank you both. I wish you two best of luck.
Thanks, Tristan.
Anna, you're up.
I don't really have a question. Like, I've never watched the show. I don't know how none of this stuff works. Don't you do that. Don't you do that because you're gonna make me do that. Because I really did trust you, and I come to you and I told you that, and you didn't believe me. And I think that the rest of us were at a really big disadvantage because you two are a couple. And, you know, it was always you two from the get-go, even though you were on separate tribes. And I wasn't happy with that either, because I felt like, you know, we were supposed to be in an alliance. And, you know, just like the whole loyalty thing, I feel like I should have known that. And I honestly don't think it's fair. Honestly, I think it's bullshit. Because I know that the only reason you are here is because he was here. And, you know, I hope you're both happy. Because you've pissed off a lot of people. Congratulations. obviously. I'm happy that you are there, and I'm happy for y'all that y'all made it. I guess my only question is for Daniel, and I just want to know, like, why you approached me with an alliance first. Was it because you knew that I didn't know anything and that I would be very easy to kind of like persuade?
No. So I didn't know your status on the game. I like what I said right when we were walking down the hill. You had a very friendly smile. You seemed very genuine. And for me, I felt to get far in this game, I wanted to align myself with people who had a great connection from the get-go. I had a great connection with you. Jess and I talked about running from the get-go. I had a great connection with her, and I could tell that Justin he came up to me and he was very loyal, and those were 3 people that I knew I definitely wanted to work with moving forward. Yeah.
So what happened at Final 4? We talked about Final 3, and then you turn around, we're gonna make fire, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that.
In my mind, it's too little too late at that point. I heard about you approaching Stacy, trying to get rid of me at Final 7. I felt betrayed when I found that out, because we would kiss our trust, we would say I love you, and you became my target after Final 7, Final 6.
And I respect that.
Yeah,
and if you wouldn't have, I'd be sitting there. But in any... David, you found out that I had the idol because of Anna. Correct?
Yes.
And you were upset?
You kept bringing up the fact that you were loyal to me the entire game, and on the other hand, it didn't seem that you knew the definition of the word loyal, because I was being loyal to you. You just made me look stupid looking for the idol.
You had an idol. You had your boyfriend, who is your idol, which is Daniela here. So, you had an idol and you did not share with me until the merge, correct? So that's not loyalty. So let's get the right meaning here, because I was loyal to you, and everybody knew that. And yes, I wanted to get you out with the girls. That's true. You are powerful players, and that's why you're there. And that's also because you're lovers. Give us a chance. That's not right. You guys came in here strategically playing against all of us. We didn't even have a chance.
I agree with what you're saying, and I respect your opinion, but I think that after the merge, everybody knew there was a couple,
was too late.
And your
Too
only job was for you guys to split us up. If you didn't do that, that's not my responsibility to get your hand and write down my name. So if you're doing this, you're putting your ass in risk. So you can't really blame it on
Honey,
me.
it was too late.
This is the game.
No, it wasn't.
This is not
too late.
Okay, this
What
is
it
the
is.
game. Don't take it
is a
personal.
game, and I have a choice.
And I'm taking it.
And you're not taking it. You're bashing back. Shut the hell up and let me talk.
Okay. But I'm not, gonna sit here just like listen to your crap when you're saying things that's not true. It is not coming here. No knowledge in the game. I played as it goes,
Okay.
So I came this far. I am sorry. This is Survivor. This is Survivor. The last person who lasts in the game is gonna survive. So if you come here to play the game, you gotta play the game.
Right.
Okay?
You know what? One of you two are the goats here because you're following each other. You know what I mean? It's true. You're the goat, or you're the goat. Bottom line is, one of you is a goat following the other.
That was a very interesting final tribal council. So the way this is going to work, the tables have now turned. The jury will now get their say, their final say. They will be voting for one of you as the sole survivor of Survivor Reelfoot, Orange Country. So, I'll give you a couple minutes to think about the final vote. Visit our website at survivorreelfoot.weebly.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel for full episodes, secret scenes, and more. Without further ado, we will get to the final vote. Jeremy, you're up.
It was gonna be me the entire time.
I'm trying to think. Daniel or David. Daniel or David.
For the last time, I'll go tally the vote.
Remember, this is the one time in this game that you want to see your name written down, because this jury voted for a winner. So let's get to it. First vote. David. Daniel. David. Daniel. It's 2 votes David, 2 votes Daniel. Daniel. 3 votes Daniel, 2 votes David, 2 votes left. David. 3 votes David, 3 votes Daniel, 1 vote left. The winner of Survivor Reelfoot, David.
So crushed. I'm crushed. I don't know what I do wrong. I really don't. Especially because I assumed that on the jury there's 4 original Chiaha members, and if I played my cards right, I would get at least their 4 votes, because I know that I made the emotional connection with my originals, and David made them with Yuchi, and I figured it would come down to that 1 vote. I was just hoping that that vote would go my way and not against me. And I felt like I explained myself as best I could. David doesn't get the game, and people still voted for him, so I'm just really confused and bummed, but I'm happy that he won. I mean, I'm happy for him. I wanted to win. I really did. I just can't believe I'm second. Ugh, it's crushing. It really is. But one thing that I got out of this is I realized that I'm much more in tune with my emotions than I ever thought before, and I have not cried like that, and I haven't done that in years. I mean, the last time I did that was when I was in Peace Corps. Like, it was bats above my head and I was so alone and I just missed home. Like, this kind of brought me more to myself. This whole experience, I'm connected much more with who I am emotionally, and I had such a great time. I made so many good friends, and I love all of it. I just had a great time. It was amazing. I might do it again.
David, congratulations. Thank
you. Apparently I won the game. I was not expecting it. I did not see it coming, especially after Jessica gave her emotional speech. I thought that she convinced more of her, initial tribe, and that they were all about to go vote for Daniel to win. So I am really, really happy that I made it, but I'm still in shock. I did not see it coming, so I'm so happy. I can definitely tell that Daniel is not. I mean, he's happy for me, but he's not happy that he lost the game. I think he's a little bit disappointed to this point, but he will understand, and he's happy for me because he brought me here. I mean, he's the reason why I'm playing this game. So, and I made I made this far, so I just think it's fair, for the best to win. I came here with no knowledge, and I made it. I made it to the end, and I won.
new adventure unfolds as the biggest season of Reelfoot premieres next year, with 22 castaways fighting to be the last one standing. Who will win Season 3? Surviving Reelfoot Last Stand.